Hey guys, what's going on? It's Dark Shadow Rage, and welcome to a brand new playthrough. This is going to be Valkyria Chronicles for the PC. I've already beaten this game when it came out on Steam. So what I'm going to be doing, I'm going to be using my clear save file in this playthrough. So my units are going to be a lot stronger. I'm going to have access to a lot of things I won't have or shouldn't have early in game. But however, while doing so, this will also help progress the story a little quicker. I can show you different ways to do missions and stuff. Granted, a lot of missions are going to be really easy. The first few missions are going to be quite easy coming forward, straightforward. So, don't be surprised if I just wipe out everything really fast. However, I will try to explain like certain ways of how you were supposed to be, you know, able to do said missions if you were playing for the first time. I'll try to explain it the best I can. But this game is an action strategy RPG, which is really, really fun. I enjoyed the living hell out of this game. It is full of feels and emotions. And, my character is going to be overpowered to hell, but, you know, it's still going to make for a unique playthrough. Because there's also going to be new things I probably haven't done yet, which is available through clearing, like extra missions and stuff, which is going to be pretty fun to do. More story that I might not have seen my first time around. So I really hope you guys will enjoy this playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles. It is a fantastic game, lots of great moments, and please don't mind that my characters are insanely overpowered. The first few missions will go by pretty fast, so there's a lot of story in this game too, so I'm going to let all the story cutscenes play, and we'll play through each one before we get to the mission so you know the story and how everything's going. This is a fantastic game. I also know I'm doing Parasite Eve too. I'm probably think I'm getting close to beating that, but I just had this on the brain. I just had to start playing Valkyria Chronicles, so that's what I'm going to do. This is a fantastic game. Playing this at 60 frames per second. I'm going to do load game. And we're going to go to a clear file, which is basically a new game. Here we go.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire. In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on.
Visuals in this game are...
The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive.
Outstanding.
Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
Alright, guys.
Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Get ready. While playing with clear save data. By starting a new game with a clear save, you can enjoy the game again with your new unit levels and stats attacks. Meaning all my units are level 20 and they're maxed out. As high as they can go. So. You're getting a second 3 stories unlocked. Yeah, you know what it says. I'm going to try to A rank every mission, but I wouldn't count on doing it right away. Statistics tab. Music tab. Oh, yeah. That's awesome. Personnel. Okay, we're gonna play the first cutscene, however. I'm jumping ahead here, but the reason why I'm loading my characters up with the correct, that'll come in handy later on. You'll see why. Okay, yeah, and it's kind of spoilerific right away, but I'm doing this, I'm sorry, right away, but since it's clear mode, I just gotta do it. So now we're gonna start the story. You wanna see what's going on. Here we go.
March, 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule. Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
There's our hero.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch. I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Thanks, fish.
Good job, fish. Poor Welkin.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code. And I intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Great.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old General's house?
That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara.
You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh? I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Wilkes has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Gunfire! Everyone keep your heads down!
Over there! Come on! Damn it!
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Alright, now we do the actual mission. The prologue. Very easy, it's a simple tutorial mission, so let's get going, shall we?
Okay, here's the plan.
We gotta eliminate the Imperial Scouts, which is very, very easy to do. Deploy from here, take all 3 of them. Plus we have the ZM-Car-8, which is a DLC mission, enemy ace weapon, which I'll talk about later. It's insanely powered, it's also an Imperial weapon too. It just wrecks stuff like none other.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Oh, don't worry, we'll get it done. Probably get it done pretty quick.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp. Moving out.
She's wearing her Gallia army uniform, so is Welkin. Normally he'd be wearing the same uniform he would have, you know, with, in the story mode, but since these guys are actually already, pretty much well decked out, they don't gotta worry about that. Here, this game would be giving you a whole bunch of tutorials about cover and things right now. But since we're doing a clear save file, it's not gonna do that. Since I know what I'm doing, we don't really need to watch that kind of stuff. So let's take Welkin.
Gotta love nature.
Potentials. Potentials give you all kinds of buffs and things. Sometimes give you debuffs as well. And we have all the potentials unlocked for all the characters too, so.
Alicia, I'm fighting for us. Take this!
I'll help Welkin.
We're not even gonna bother with the town watch guy. The music in this game is amazing too, by the way. It's just like, oh my goodness. Alright, Alicia?
My turn, okay?
Okay. Richard's.
Pull it together. Please hit.
That takes care of that mission in the prologue. So simple.
I don't see any more of them.
Easy A rank.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them. So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
That's what I like about Alicia. Even though she is sad that she killed those Imperials, she knows it's human life.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
I like her a lot.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war.
It's a good
What
game.
follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died.
Yeah, this is basically a whole story of the way this is done. It's told by the story, like from the eyes of a journalist in a way, like in a book. You'll see later on. It's really interesting. This whole game is so good.
Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Okay, so we're gonna see all these cutscenes, so 1 second. Okay, guys, I screwed up on this recording. For some reason I stopped it halfway. Or something. I did the mission and everything, so I'm going to redo all these cutscenes again and replay the mission again. It's very simple to do, and we're going to get this going, so let's do this.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town. Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
Alright, Alicia. She's so carefree.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
I think Isara is voiced by Laura Bailey. That's the only thing I can think of right now. I think that's what I said on my last recording of this, but I think that is Laura Bailey.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
This is such a good game. It's got a great story. Oh my goodness.
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
It's been a long time since I've seen his cutscenes too, so it's a nice refreshing. It's nice and refreshing to relive the story again. And I already beat it once. Playing through it again for you guys though, it's gonna be a blast, I think. Even though it might be a little bit easier in the first few missions, but it gets tougher as it goes along.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero. Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
That could happen.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was...
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry about that, guys. I didn't mean to click through that fast.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with two wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
All right, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
You know, I just want you guys to see what she said because I feel bad for skipping through that. So I'm just gonna go zoom, zoom, zoom.
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
My birth parents died when I was a baby. The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
That's what it was. That's what I clicked through.
Yeah. We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Alright, we already saw the rest, so I'm gonna skip through all the rest of that. And next cutscene.
Wow, look at this. Bruhl's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire. We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me.
You say that now.
What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way. Ah!
Uh-oh. Oh, crap. Here we go.
What was that?
That sound.
That sound indeed. Uh-oh. Not good.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
I don't believe it. The mill.
Miss Melchiot, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the town watch together, now! We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
And now we do the mission. Which isn't very hard at all. Won't take us very long.
I'll explain the mission.
But if you're first playing this, though, if you're like new to the game, you want to be very careful about what you're doing and how you're moving. Because you won't be doing the same amount of damage I'm doing, I'm telling you that right now. Because you have to take a lot of cover. Of course, this game will tell you about tutorials and everything. It'll tell you about grenades and things like that as it's going on. But you still want to be very careful, because the amount of damage you're going to be doing is the same amount of damage.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
It's the same amount of damage a town watchman's going to be doing at this time, so... Which is not very much.
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. Focus on taking down their captain. Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there. Ready to go.
Welkin. Now I'm gonna try something fun. See if I can get both. Come on. Yeah, it's close. Nope, not gonna do it.
Yes!
Your mouth is a little off from your voice. See, this is the type of damage you would be doing right now. You'd be using the Galleon one. You'd be doing like this.
I'll cover you.
Well, not exactly that, but you'd be doing chip damage pretty much. But Welkin was nice enough to cover.
My turn, okay?
Now I'm going to use something I shouldn't have right now,
Enemy sighted!
but I have it anyways. Because I can. Of course, early on,
My wounds are healing.
that's a later potential you get way later in the game.
Enemy sighted!
when you take cover, you're going to take, when you're like hiding behind sandbags, you will take a whole lot less damage. So remember that. That's your friend, pretty much. For a while, until you get orders. Which we'll talk about way later.
Here we go.
When it becomes time to talk about them.
Enemy sighted.
See, that was a CP point, which is a command point. You get, the game would have already told you about command points. The more command points, basically, the more turns, the more moves you have per turn.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Ah, crap. You want to be very careful about this tank when you're first starting out. They're not going to do much damage to me, but that tank will wipe you out if you're not careful. Plus all the other enemies that are over here. You got to take a lot of cover. Its weak point is a little radiator on the back, if you couldn't tell. That's what will happen to you if you're not careful.
Welkin, tank!
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
We are, but it's got super defense right now, so we couldn't kill if we tried. We could take out its treads if we wanted, but it's not gonna do much.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow. And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
You want to get welcome to the safe zone, which is very easy to do, but it's also very dangerous if since you're going to be starting off. You gotta watch the fire. What you would do. Take cover and try to take out these enemies as fast as you can. Chances are you won't make it to the first run like I am doing.
Gotta love nature.
You're gonna be doing a lot of fighting, so just be careful about that.
Phew. Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
Guys, apparently my recording just like stopped by itself on here. That's really weird. I don't know why, but it did, so yeah.
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the town watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
I basically replayed the mission and I got an A rank really fast, but whatever. That was that mission. You saw what I played, what I showed, but in the end I did it in 2 turns instead of, you know, whatever. But in the next video, we will do Chapter 2. I hope you guys will enjoy this playthrough. It's a fun game, even though I'm going to breeze through a lot of this. Up to a certain point, I'll breeze through it, but I'm going to show you guys all the story and all the extra missions that it comes with, and I hope you guys will enjoy this playthrough of Valkyria Chronicles. I thank you for watching, and don't worry, I will finish up Parasite Eve 2 if you're interested in that as well. So I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next episode of Valkyria Chronicles. Thanks for watching, guys. You're awesome. Bye now.